Whoa, whoops. Sorry, I had that up to double check. Make sure this stream actually worked. Alrighty then. So, this is the third and hopefully not the final special mission that they've got. I think I still have to do it on hard first. Actually, give me one second. Am I in a party? No, I'm good. Alright, on hard first, because, you know, you have to do it on hard before they'll let you do it on ace. That said, 10 million relief plan. I've not touched it since it came out late last night. I've not actually played the mission yet, so...
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over.
Oh, yes.
So you murder him.
Crude, but effective.
Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes. Just dead ones.
Alicorn is a big
Here's a
sub.
question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2
Screech my
singularities
first
exist
go.
on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
Evacuate?
No, I still have to finish up here.
Why does he have to evacuate?
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs.
Sorry, readjusting the mic. It's pointing a little bit to the side. Not that it would matter.
What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns,
That
they
is
have
a big
600
railgun.
millimeter 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated.
It's basically a railway gun set in a freaking sub.
With a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid. Let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner.
So he claims.
The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their...
Yeah, honestly, when you kill a lot of people in a terrorist attack, most people don't drop their weapons. I mean, take a look at 9/11, for example. We went stomping for war here in the U.S. after that.
They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Military got all the funding it
That's
needed.
the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million
It's kind of weird that
participants in total.
they've got
The number will rise on
a
the
celebration for the end of the Continental
anniversary.
War in
However,
Osea.
This nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired.
Oh, he's an ORED. Ooh.
Guidance would be good.
That explains why you had to
How do they
evacuate.
intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude.
Crude, but effective.
Yeah, crude but effective.
Alright, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by Osea, its allies' sound surveillance system and ships.
That is one hell of a net they've cast for it.
Its maximum operating depth. This is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443.
Who the hell named a piece of water?
Nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at Peony Trench. The Subsnack's operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Pretty much you would just be able to go, once you get past the shallow reef, effectively,
Our mission is to
it could just
cooperate
go
with
into
patrol
deep water
aircraft
and
Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft
you wouldn't be able to
will
find
drop
it until it's launching.
Sono buoy bearing. Then, in the second phase,
We narrowed down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonar beams. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go on a nice fishing expedition.
You're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plan. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be.
Does that take up the same slot as the special weapon?
MAD will detect
the MAD?
You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
Ass rocks, I forgot. I mean, that's the actual term, but oof.
So, who's flying?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get
See
your
story
fat
on
asses
side and read
moving.
Ace Combat suddenly coming. I don't know if that's good to hear or bad to hear. Have I tainted you in hell? Oh man. Oh jeez. Well, we got everyone. Count, Jaeger, Huxon, Lanza, Scald. And some 8 unmentioned allies. Like just 8. Ally times 8. Canary, Greb, Rooster, Seagull. Okay. Oh, okay. So I don't have to worry about that taking up the special weapon. Alrighty. I wonder what plane I should go with first. I've got such a selection. I know all the other ones, I've just been going through all the super planes of the series. But I mean, like this, and go with a nice railgun. It is at least a seaplane. I mean, it'd be interesting if they made it so that, I know you can't quite see it, but tucked in there is the tail hook. Kind of wish they kind of made it just carrier-based, you know, on purpose. They did that in Ace Combat 5 a little bit, which I actually enjoyed, that kind of immersion. Then again, a lot of these planes have got such a range now that you really don't have to worry about that. Except for the A-10. Doesn't have that much of a range. Let's face it. It's a good heavy fight. Yeah! Ooh, okay. So, if I want to just, you know what? I'll hold off on that one. We'll start off with, yeah, we'll start off with the Falcon. Although I've got it. It's going to be stuck wearing the, whatever plane it is going to be stuck wearing the good old, you know, claw mark. I can't have a choice until I beat it once. What about a fuel air bomb? Will that work? Hey, just drop rocks on the just dropping rocks on top of the darn sub. Just, I mean, I can't imagine a fuel air bomb being that effective to an enclosed submarine. I mean, it's a nice big boom, but other than that, I just, you know, good old TLS. I mean, firing the lasers. Will fuel air bombs work, or did you just not try anything like that? I know it tells you to be pretty precise. Do you doubt my power? I mean, I'd have to be pretty precise with that, too, but oh, we're talking pinpoint precise. Ooh, maybe I should go with the TLS then. Let's see here. Expander. What is it? Hardport expander? Why do I have this on here? Sheesh. Firepower. There we go. I mean, it's a fuel air bomb. It's not meant to be precise. You drop it, and you blow up the house you hit, the house next to it, the neighborhood next to that. It's a big explosion. I mean, it's basically, if you've ever heard of a granary explosion, it's that. And a bomb. I mean, for all you know, it's going to be effective. But I'll do the laser. Maybe I'll come back and use the fuel air bomb. Let's see. Alright.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
AC-6 trench run. Oh, well, I could use a fuel air bomb on that. It wasn't so bad. What's the plan? Sink the Alicorn. That's all it says underneath there. Just sink the Alicorn. Done. No other plan other than that. Sink the Alicorn. Alright. Well, I'm going to start off with the... I love the inside of this plane, by the way. I love this kind of hexagonal thing. Oh, it's nice now to actually be able to look around again after playing a lot of, you know, Ace Combat X. This is a gorgeous flight, though.
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted.
Of course.
They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Nope, you did not miss anything.
Patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow trigger. Understood.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I overdid that.
Understood.
Hi. Woo!
Cyclops 2 engaging.
I'm using this. Hi.
Here's a question. How many aircraft did Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel.
Ah, pull back hard.
Reduce them to a single digit.
So I started off with the ooh, damn. I started off with the Falcon. Honestly, I'm surprised 2 hits is not enough to kill them. Hi. There we go. Interesting. Alright. Who is shooting me, huh? Who's trying to shoot me with guns? Is that my allies? A special weapon, it'll be the laser. I'm being told that I need to have something that's pinpoint precise. I have to do the first run on hard mode. After that, it'll be ace difficulty. It won't let me run ace difficulty from the start, unfortunately. Ooh. Damn. They're going after my darn sonar buoy planes. Yeah, I know. The graphics in this game are amazing. Whoa. Alright. Come on, come on. Got him! I'm coming, jeez. All these guys need so much help. Whoa. This is where you have to fly by instrumentation. Alright. Unfortunately, it sounds like one of the sonar planes went down.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Yeah, the one I was around. Shoot!
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
That is a lot of them. Ooh, I'm starting to think I should have gotten a multi-missile. Woo. Alright, come on, come on.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Only 2 remaining.
Florida Alicorn and Captain Torres. Yeah, no kidding. But goddamn, they're foobarring me, though. Ooh, there's a lot of these UAVs coming after the dang sonar planes. You gotta be kidding me. I lost 3 of them already? Oh, man. Oh, this isn't good. Only one of them is alive now. It seems like all the ones I was, Oh, I'll go down anyway. Oh, jeez, man, you're making me feel like I'm crap trying to...
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar.
Oh, hello.
The Alicorn somewhere inside that ring.
I was like, holy cow.
The MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform. We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
Alright.
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol. The MAD won't function in high speeds.
Oh.
Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour. The lower you fly, the wider the detection radius of the MAD.
Oh, so I have to fly low.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Okay, Trigger. Your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform
Yeah,
peaks.
basically am skimming already.
May be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I mean, I'm basically, what? Ooh. 15... Yeah, by the way, if I remember right, I still have that set to meters, so, altitude of 15 meters.
Huge thing hide from us all this time.
I'm really not seeing any good spikes. Where in the world are you, Captain Torres? Oh, hello.
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Aha! Found you! That's a nice spike right there.
Trigger, your MAD showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Right here. Oh yeah, I got my muddy boots on.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys.
Woo.
Sure. We'll have to destroy them one by one. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater. Explosion? Control aircraft. It's outside of the water. Underwater looking into
All right. Because I got right above the Alicorn. I saw it. I marked it. And that's when they activated these sonar buoys. Once I could kill them... Alright. It was right around here. Like, right around there, when I last saw it. Alright.
Hey, you okay? Analysis done. Data linking. This location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area.
Woo, that was a really low altitude. Oh, man. That was an extremely low altitude turn. Hello. Alright, I saw him right over there.
Cyclops, we don't have much time left. Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Alright, new speed. Alright.
This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
I guess where I saw them launch from wasn't a fluke. Alright, come on, it's gotta be right here. Found him!
That's it. Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn. All that flying around paid off. We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Target coordinates acquired. Coordinates re-enter. Commence preparations to fire the VL Asrock. VL Asrock ready
Woo!
to launch. Line of fire is clear. Ready. Fire all
This is
missiles.
yeah, Asrocks are anti-submarine missiles. They basically fire off like missiles, and convert into torpedoes. Basically like that. They go to where they need to, break off, and effectively they just airdrop a torpedo in that goes to a lock-on.
Did we get him?
All we need to do is get him to blow. Boom.
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
If you get damaged in a sub, your one and only chance of survival is an emergency blow. That's basically what he did.
Surfacing. We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him. What? You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. We'll cover. Roger.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot of anti-aircraft fire. I don't think he's happy to see me.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger. If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Target's destruction confirmed.
Come on.
Fire. The Alicorn fired its railguns.
Oh shit. Okay, that was my fault. I kind of turned into him, and I didn't mean to go that hard into him. Whoops. At least I don't get knocked back that far.
You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
See, I think a fuel air bomb would work pretty well against this.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. run trigger. If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up!
Come on, railguns. See what you can do.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
Oh, thank you for the host, Lord.
Main guns for anti-air combat. The Alicorn is diving.
Tower station damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
Alright, I could do that.
Retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Oh, those are an interesting drone pattern. That's not the same kind that they dropped off of. Ooh. Whew, got him head on. Alright. Looks like there's just a couple left. Actually, that's a good question. Why are they just kind of flying like that?
The Alicorn is surfaced. Commence assault. Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss?
Oh boy! Yeah, that was bad.
Box 2. Box 2. Fire! Fire! Missile launched. The Alicorn has launched.
Damn, those things are really powerful.
They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just getting crazy.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Damn, yes, got one of them.
The Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Back.
Target acquired. Small UAVs have activated EF barriers.
What?
Similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
Holy shit!
We do that. We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
I don't need Stonehenge.
Launched. The Alicorn is diving.
Well, at least I took out their anti-air systems.
The right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brothers.
Got one. Come on, come on. Got it.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
More raffles, huh?
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Come on. Nope.
We picked up the Alicorn underwater.
What are they, a suicide squad? I'll make their death wish come true.
Alright.
Alicorn surfacing. Enemy has arrived. Charging complete. Commence fire. Trigger, you're being targeted by the railguns. Shake them off.
Oof. That is a lot coming right for me.
Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage. Don't let Trigger off the spotlight.
Alright.
Fissures in the pressure hull. Target now.
Got you.
Come on, dodge that missile. We got a full full of AA weaponry, and still they won't even flinch.
Yeesh.
The enemy sure is making things hard for us. Enemy submarine diving.
Luckily, it seems like all those EM drones
Got a moment or two.
works for me as well as the enemy.
Hey, chill.
See the lives being lost. Man, he really has lost it.
Enemy submarine surfacing. We must save those souls that died chained to the prison of ethics.
Yeesh. All these planes are really trying to get on my... Oh, shit. And of course, its multi-missiles are, they're deadly. Man. Kind of wish I had brought the fuel air bombs instead of laser now. Oh, I have to do that whole segment again. I can see why Delta said that I might actually have some issue on this one. Woo! Come on.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger. If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
Yeah, you're kind of bad guy. Crazy. And I'm not entirely sure it's crazy like a fox, just nuts.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
Woo!
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. The Alicorn is diving.
Tower thing should be damaged. We'll have the surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
Alright.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Come on. Eek. Of course, these drones are tough to target.
Position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. Righto.
As long as we've damaged enough that it's going to have to keep surfacing, it's just a matter of time. Alright. That one... Oop, never mind. Ha! Holy cow, my allies actually helped!
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Alright.
Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Ready to fire. Main gun, commence fire. Fire 4, Fox 2. Missile hit. Fire.
He missed entirely.
Target acquired. Strider 1 destroyed a railgun. Awesome. That's one more.
Oh boy. That's one of the railguns down.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft. That's some real skill. That's serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage. Don't let Trigger hug the spotlight.
At least I can... Oh boy. I can fly through those, but man, they hurt.
Similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Pretty much. I've got one of the railguns down.
You were alive, Kelly. Wait. It gives you the right to take the lives of others.
We cannot let the enemy detect fleet or brothers. Right. Go ahead on with first strike and take him down with me. The aircraft with the 3 skies. We must make them. I can't take them off.
Alright. Let's see if I can clear out some of these damn UAVs.
I'm on my target's tail.
Alright, which one of you is trying to get behind me? Ah! Yeah, it really feels like a run for my money, man! And I haven't done this on Ace difficulty yet. This is just on hard.
Enemy submarine surfacing. Strider 1, Fox 2.
The same aircraft is coming back our way.
How are you? Are you still in this? Strider 3, launching missile.
Oh, sh! Man, took that one straight to the face. Whoops. That's the second time I took a missile straight to the face. Yeah, this is tough. This one's, it's, almost as bad as, what do you call it, oops. It's almost as bad as, the last one, where they had so much, anti-missile systems that, oh boy. Saw that whole grouping of missiles they dropped off. Yeah, thanks for those sparks, guys. Ooh, that's a lot of sparks. Yeah, putting out fires, that's one way to... What? Ah! Destroyed one of the CIWS's. There's no way that those railguns would actually do anything to me. Not when I'm flying that close to them. Woo. Got him. Got him.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. Righto. They're after you, Strider 1.
Oof. Dodge that. Oh, keep thinking that. Oh, great.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Yeah, I mean, once I hit ace difficulty, I'll be really eating crow.
The Alicorn is surfaced. Commence assault.
Oops.
Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Commence fire!
Right down the gullet.
Enemy's got a lock.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That is what's been killing me. Oh, you can see how many are just on my arse. Woo!
Missile away. Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've
Freaking
seen.
lightning casters? Oh boy. Ow! Took that.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Enemy submarine diving.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. Give you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy detect creature patterns.
Whoops. Well, I went to target that guy, but... Hit. Takes more than 2 to kill these freaking raffles, though. They must have up-armored these darn things. Whoops. Got him.
Bandit splashed. Alicorn surfacing.
Oh boy. That hurt.
Strider 1, missile inbound. Aircraft have taken off from the submarine.
Good, I got one of the ballast tanks down.
Sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
That is a lot more of those drones.
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade.
Shoot. Did I get it? Good. You only got one railgun, Torres.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
Hello to the north. What's the situation over there?
We got a moment or two. Stat rep?
People advertising drones. These guys are doing the terminal guidance.
Hey, chill.
They're advertising drones flying above the demonstrators. They're perfect for a guidance system. And they're closing to their captain. I'll call you back. Now, how far is it from the airbase?
Roughly 2 kilometers.
Oof.
Completion is at hand.
Crew be thinking, oh baby, a triple.
The other hull's been damaged. We have water pouring into the main ballast tanks. Spotted. Sending underwater coordinates.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Save those souls that died chasing the prison of ethics. Follow Trigger's lead.
Caster, my HUD's glitching. Trigger, count. How are things over there? We've identified the source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
That's a sinking surface submarine.
Whoops. I did not get in a good position.
This battle isn't over. In between 3 strikes with a submarine.
That pressure hull sure is thick. Missiles melting. Strider 1, break.
Whoa, what hit me? Did I get a missile?
Down.
Did I get hit by a missile? Whoops. I'm sorry guys if I keep dying,
Surfacing. We haven't sunk.
jeez.
It's attacking our fleet. Silent. You're wrong, Cap.
Oh, hush.
Back them into a corner.
We're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
Understood. Wilco.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger.
The battle man is checked. We can't drain it. Evacuate. Lost destroyer Eagle.
Okay, I just ate all of that directly to my face, so I might as well just let him kill me. I took that whole salvo to the face, so I just said, fuck it. Restart that. Yeah, mission is the truth. Yeah, so we're going to have 10 million of these restarts before I defeat it. I mean, it's contract, you know. You died. Oh, so now you're really going to rub it in. You're the one who told me I needed a precise weapon. That, oh no, bringing something that, like the fuel air bomb. No. Squeeze me, but a fuel air bomb would work. Oh, sure. Air-to-ship missiles. Actually, air-to-ship missiles work really well against, surprise, surprise, a ship.
Locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
Honestly, using a railgun for anti-air combat is insane.
The Alicorn is diving.
Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched. There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live...
I mean, I could swap out to something with the air to, you know. I mean, come on, think about it. The, what's it called? The Wyvern alone has that, I think.
Fox 2.
Yeah, good job! I've got him in my crosshairs. I've got you. Beautiful, great.
Oh, well.
Underwater coordinates.
The Alicorn is surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Command fire!
Strider 1, missile away.
Not quite. Let's say, missed me.
Target is hit.
Alright, one of the railguns is down.
Destroyer
Yeah. Freaking missiles, man.
The
That is a lot of missiles.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn.
Ooh, boy.
Different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Missile away. Small UAVs activated EM barriers.
What difficulty did you do it on? Out of curiosity.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others.
Come on. Oh boy. Hard. Exo 2. Yeah. Ooh, man. Hear him dropping all those flares. Yeah, Exo 2 Wyvern would be amazing for this. I kind of wanted to save it for when I did Ace, or, you know, Ace difficulty, and not hard, so... That's the way to do it. Alright. Alright, Alicorn. Where are you, Torres? There you are.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
I'll get their attention. You finish them off.
Damn. You think a submarine that can't dive would be easy prey? Traffic flares deployed.
Woo!
The submarine's aircraft have taken off. Fox 2. Fox 2. Fox 2.
That is a lot of missiles. Yeesh. Where can I get that multi-missile launcher, huh?
Target is in range of guns. Missile hit. The pressure hold in the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Alright, I think I got 2 of the pressure holes down. Did I just get him to destroy his own barrier drone?
The Alicorn is diving.
Woof!
We've got a moment or two. Stat rep?
We're advertising drones. These guys are doing the terminal guidance.
Subvariant. Yeah, man. It's the man. That's basically what it is. The subvariant of the Nosferatu, the CFA-44. It's got dual railguns of rapid fire, at least for that size. And it's got multi-missile launchers. What is... That's unfair, you know? I can't have the Nosferatu, but he can have the subvariant. What did Torres do, you know, to get that? That's...
Alicorn surfacing.
Oh, boy.
This is harder than diving into that E-type destroyer.
My HUD's glitching. Trigger, count. How are things over there? We've identified the source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
That's not sinking the surface so easy.
You've been directly hit by a missile.
Whatever my captain is,
All right. You think their tracking would be affected by all this?
Aircraft have launched from the Alicorn. Trigger, you're being targeted by the railguns. Shake them off.
All right. Well, I could be targeted by a railgun. I've destroyed one of them, if I recall.
Cyclops 2. Fox 2.
Shoot! Oh boy!
Enemy submarine diving.
it got away.
Those shields hurt if you run into them.
Hello? We're in the middle of a search. How are things?
We're going to jam this entire region. The Air Force needs them aircraft.
That's a big bang.
All radios will be disabled. Controlling the drone and terminal guidance will be impossible. It's crude, but effective.
Bastard.
Crude but effective. I like that.
Might be our last call.
Oh yeah, Morgan.
And it's surfacing for anti-air combat. Alicorn underwater. Make the next shot count.
submarine surfacing.
Son of a... I think I flew right over it as it was launching missiles straight up, and it just blew me up that way. Son of a... Wow, that's not fair. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking, I'm going to... Let's see, I'm going to quit out, and I'm going to change up. That's what I'm wondering. The only thing I can think of is when it's firing the missiles straight up, and I happen to fly right over the launcher, and it blew me up. So, I'm going to try a little bit different. You just went for the, what, the ballast tanks? I mean, I was trying to take out the railguns and all the anti-aircraft fire and everything else. I mean, I could probably do it real easy if I just hit the tanks.
The Erusian military finally sent.
Alright. Let's see. But what I was also thinking was with this... Oh yeah, I could probably use the XO too. Wouldn't be that hard. They've got these really gorgeous looking for everything else. Is the air-to-ship missiles. Those will just destroy this poor boat. Let's see. Do I have... Okay, yeah. Got power and all that. That's good. I'll just try it with this. Knock it out real fast. And this will make it really easy. Up until it starts to do the old jamming, but that's not going to be that big of an issue. I just have to outlast it. As soon as it tries to rise again, I can destroy that dang jammer. Just like I did that last time. Destroyed the jammer, but then I blew up. Because I assume the missiles firing straight up got me? I mean, did anyone else see anything that could have been? Oh gosh, that's right. You can see the wings swing out from the side. Woo! 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 See, they're just messing with it. Like, just hitting that one speed.
The sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted.
Alright.
Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
And I'm going to do another run with this using the railgun, but I want to at least hit ace difficulty first. How'd those miss?
Strider 2 engaging. Strider 3 engaging. Cyclops 2 engaging. They must have been waiting for us in the air.
Danger, here's a question.
Got him.
How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30 depends on the type of aircraft. But it's unconfirmed intel. It could be more. With 3 strikes, we could reduce them to a single digit.
Nah, we can reduce them even more. Not sure it's because of Trigger.
Woo!
Calculations I do like.
The answer's soon enough.
Nice! I thought he shook it off.
Detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them. So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
I could try, but last time it didn't exactly work very well.
I got a bandit on lock.
Tell you what though, this
Breaking. Enemy has a lock.
this Wyvern is nice to fly.
Well trained.
Cross out far from the patrol aircraft.
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Good. Come on.
Bandit on my team. I can't get him off. Enemies are inbound.
Got him.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
Helped one of them.
Some demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. I see lots of signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're in Torres?
Well, yeah, I live here. I haven't solved the terminal guidance mystery either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
You guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
This way.
Wait, running? Yes, those drones are running away. What do you mean? I'll call you back. Alice, I need to check something.
Basically, from what it sounds like, those advertising drones that they're talking about in Ored are basically part of the terminal guidance system for the nuke that they're planning to fire. Holy cow, I've actually saved 2 of the planes already. Man, I'm doing way better in the Wyvern than I was doing in the Falcon.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack. Sit tight. Our air patrol and the RSS will find them.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure it doesn't come.
Target is down.
Got it in my coffin.
Got him. That's 3 I've saved.
The other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
And I think I saved all of them. Oh. Eek.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
That's a lot more UAVs.
Missile launched. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Situation normal. Should we clear the baffles, Captain? They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
Come on. Come on. Lost tracking in the cloud. That one didn't.
We're getting frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. 3 strikes.
Come on, burn hard. We need to get them.
Confirming new hostiles.
That is way too many drones.
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right.
Patrol down. Protect the remaining aircraft. No more on my watch.
Raffle, okay. So there weren't all drones in there.
Bandit hit.
Lock on.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target hit.
We're searching over a wide area.
Whoa!
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I think I got him.
Drop. Barrier completed. Analysis complete.
Alright,
Alicorn's navigable zone.
so unfortunately I lost one of the buoy drones, which is a hell of a lot better than what happened the first time, which I lost all but one.
Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform. Treasure hunting for real, huh? All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Do titanium hulls even leave magnetic footprints?
Eh.
Its size, it would be impossible not to. All the deperming measures in the world won't change that.
Alright, I can speed up just a little bit. Oh,
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
come on, where are you? Let's try to get a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, hello.
Strider 3 launching missile. Splash 1.
Come on, Shark.
I saw a blip. I know. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, Trigger. Your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the wave.
And honestly, this is pretty darn low. I'm causing a rooster tail.
For a needle in a haystack. Trigger, your MAD is showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near. You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in. Picking up
There it
MAD
is.
signature.
Oh,
Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Where are they?
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them. Trigger, let's
Perfect.
destroy the jamming buoys. You have a chore. We'll have to destroy them one by one.
Woo! That was a bit close.
Explosion just went off underwater. Explosion. Control aircraft. What's happening underwater? Underwater. Possible. We're only hearing explosion echoes.
That's another one.
Covered. Head on that blue.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Honestly, it's an interesting plan. Use jammer buoys that have explosives set up, so you can end up making the sonar signal be total trash.
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go? Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Collecting intel about the enemy submarine.
Alright, where is it? I destroyed them pretty quickly. You couldn't have gone that far.
Hey, you okay? Analysis done. Data linking.
There.
His location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area.
Oh gosh.
Get away.
Don't tell me he's in those rocks.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out. Hurry. It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
He can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger. Strider, Cyclops,
How?
time left. Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger.
There we go. Alright, I've got the scent again.
This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Lanza, draw the attention of the hostile at 9 o'clock. No way you won't pick up a huge steel whale. Look harder.
It's a race against time now. We'll be on time.
We still have a chance. Reeled it in. Positive
Found it.
MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
All that flying around paid off. We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Target coordinates fired. Commence preparations to fire the VL Atrox.
And let's not get wrecked by our own people. Woof!
Fire all missiles! Fire! Missile away. All anti-submarine missiles launched.
The Wyvern certainly cuts an interesting shape across the sky, though. With that nice W look.
Report the results. Did we get him?
Honestly, considering how close to the surface he is, I'm rather surprised that the planes can't just do a visual on it, because it's how we find, or at least used to find, a lot of submarines back in, World War II, is they just have low, slow-flying plane, look around, you can end up usually seeing them, at least on a good day. They look like a dark mass.
It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... What? You're wrong, Kel. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. Welcome.
Roger.
Roger.
Woo!
Target's destruction confirmed.
Evacuate!
Missed. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I died because I hit the superstructure of that ship. Wasn't even paying attention to it. Next thing you know, I just see the mast of a destroyer right next to me.
onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
Let's see. Railgun, railgun, ballast tank, railgun, railgun.
For aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire.
Oh, that didn't actually kill
The
those.
Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
The Alicorn is diving.
Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
Alright.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live.
Man, I've not been doing very well in this mission. It is tough, though. You know, you did warn me, Delta, that this is going to be not nearly as easy.
Position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. I know. Missile launched. I'm behind my target.
Drone destroyed. Spotted. Sending underwater coordinates.
Got him.
UAV is down.
Let's wait till it actually has
Enemy
something for me to
submarine
hit.
surfacing.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Charging complete. Command fire.
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade. Missile hit. The pressure hold in the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. We're in critical condition in reactor control. Fissures in the pressure hull.
Whoa, boy.
Strider 1, you're taking fire.
Yeah, I noticed.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
Got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. It's launched.
Well, at least that's one of the VLSs down.
Small UAVs have activated.
Help reduce some of these darn missiles that are just wrecking me.
Why do we do that? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn has submerged. Waiting for the next window of
I
attack.
think I managed to destroy it, though. And if I did, that's going to make a huge difference.
Take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brothers. Go head on with three strikes and take them down with me. The three scars. We lost many because of this. The enemy aircraft.
Come on.
Target acquired.
It's only so slow I can go.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Lieutenant Rocky, why should we fear death?
Got him.
We just got the Alicorn underwater.
Whoops. Alicorn is over here, huh?
Locked on it. Firing. Enemy submarine AA capabilities are more than we thought. Our allies moving up.
Alicorn surfacing.
You're not going that easy. I don't want to spend another 2 years
Woo!
underwater. Don't worry. The boat won't survive if it goes under now.
Wait till...
Target acquired. Aircraft have taken off from the submarine.
Trigger's attack hit. Can visually confirm hull damage.
Let's follow his lead. Every 5 minutes.
There we go. This is going a hell of a lot better.
Focused on anti-air combat.
Destroyed all of the SAM sites.
Nice. Oh boy. Oh boy.
And guns commence fire.
Strider 1 destroyed
Damn it.
railgun.
Oh, it popped up that shield right in front of me. There was nowhere for me to go. I was at 86% damage. Eek. Oh, I'm not doing nearly as well on this as I was hoping.
Surfacing. We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him. What? You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. Understood. Welcome.
Roger.
Roger.
Whoop.
Prepare to abandon ship. We can't clean it. Evacuate. Lost destroyer Eagle. Aegis vessel Canary. Order is abandon ship lost at the bottom of the sea.
Alright, I need to get those VLSs.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Got it!
Run, Trigger. If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire! The Alicorn fired its railguns. It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. Start training ASAP.
Those VLSs are where all those missiles are coming from, though.
Alicorn is diving. Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have the surface again soon. Need to shoot down the drones that have been launched. There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live.
Alright, come on.
To live, then you must let go of your life.
Drones don't exactly have much in the way of self-preservation hardware, eh?
In gun range. Target acquired.
Yeah, one more bandit bag. Self-spotted. Sending underwater coordinates.
Got it. Turning. God, poor destroyers just got wrecked.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault. Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? It's launched. Main guns commence fire. Anti-ship
Oh,
missile
shit.
fire.
I overshot those.
Cyclops 2. Fox 2. Missile away. Missile hit. The Alicorn has launched aircraft. That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs.
Alright, turn around, try to get that VLS.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target down and out. Small UAV
Whoops.
activating EM barriers.
I have visual.
Alright, let's get low.
To the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know. Launched. Enemy submarine diving.
Oh! I really am having a horrible time tonight. Jeez, it's like I've lost all my skills. What killed me right there was I stalled just, 2 feet above the water. Ah, man.
It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit up. What? You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger. They're torching our site. Welcome.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger. Prepare to abandon ship. We can't fight it. Evacuate. Lost destroyer Seagull and Aegis vessel Canary. Target destruction confirmed. The 2 years that we've devoted to the bottom of the sea. I will not allow our cybernetics to be desecrated. You're being locked onto
Alright.
the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger. If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire! Fire!
You're gonna miss me. I don't know why he's even trying to hit me with those.
Using its main guns for anti-air combat. Start training ASAP.
Okay.
The Alicorn is diving. Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have the surface again soon.
Still has one of the VLSs up, though.
There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live.
Missile
If you
warning.
wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Ooh.
That's more than enough. All aircraft position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Tell you what, at least I didn't pull any punches, just made a relatively easy mission or something. This is really an interesting one, though.
Missile away.
Nice kill.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault. Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Ready to fire. Main gun, commence fire.
Trigger's attack hit. You visually confirm hull damage.
Woo! So that's 2 of the ballast tanks are down now.
5 minutes. Do we have any coolant leaks? We're seeking EM reaction good. Focus on anti-air combat.
Eek!
Missile incoming.
Still have regular SAMs to contend with.
They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Missile launched. Missile hit. Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know. Destroyed all the SAM sites. Yes, sir!
Alright, and holy up.
Alicorn is diving.
Eek.
Missile away.
Got him.
Enemy submarine surfacing. Missile launched. I don't want to spend another 2 years underwater. Don't worry. We'll survive if it goes underground. We hit them hard. They should have taken heavy damage.
Oh boy. Those VLS systems.
Submarine's aircraft have taken off. Strider 3, missile. Missile launched. Command fire!
Uh-oh.
Easy, Trigger. You know you can get them.
Missed me. Yeah. Got that. Good thing else, these LASMs, they're meant for attacking ships. Oh boy. And therefore, they do a boatload of damage when they do hit.
We've got a moment or two.
Oof.
We advertise drones. These guys are doing the terminal guidance. Hey, chill. Advertising drones flying above the demonstrators. They're perfect for a guidance system. If you're told to detect captain, I'll call you back. Alex, how far away is the closest air base?
Roughly 2 kilometers.
Yes, you see the lives being lost. Completion is at hand.
Alright, let's see if I can get one of these guys off of me. Then turn around.
Surfacing. We must save those souls that died chained to a prison of ethics. Fox 2, Fox 2. Broadcaster, my hunt's glitching. Trigger, count. How are things over there?
Well, that's not good. So that's the worst part about having these LASMs. Yeah, they just lose all tracking.
Aircraft have taken off from the submarine. Trigger, drones can be destroyed before they activate the barriers. That's a pretty small win, but I know Trigger will pull it off. Commit fire! Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Fire! Fire! Get through their anti-air barrage. Attack by dodge. Enemy submarine diving.
Dang.
They got away.
Missed my chance to hit that jammer.
We're in the middle of a search. How are things? We're going to jam this entire region. The Air Force's EW aircraft. Whoa. That's a big bang.
There's a lot of planes now up in the sky. Woo!
Bastard.
Leave the rest to us. Enemy submarine surfacing. Strider 1, missile away.
Got it.
Target hit. The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Nice.
All
now stuck on the surface.
What's going on? I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn.
Yes.
Stop shooting. All aircraft, cease fire. It's a con man talking. I should know.
I should know. Yeah, that's true. Count would know.
Breach of international law. I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited. I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career. Do not attack. We will surrender. We're currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst.
I could probably fly through there, but I don't want to risk it.
Already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer.
Woo! Yeah, he's lying hard.
30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm.
Oh shit.
Seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
Oh
They have no
boy.
intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger. Hit the barrel, Trigger. Hurry.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately. Charge up. Target is the MCM capital of Torres. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away with my personal plan.
Got it.
It fired.
Yeah, it fired after I hit on top of it.
What happened? That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass. Open that shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn. Wilco.
All right.
Wilco. Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FPS error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain.
Woo!
All slow ahead. Flood gas trim tanks. Sir, open the gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved, and at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let
Holy shit!
They took out Strider 1.
They actually railgunned me! Holy shit! Sounds my fault for not destroying the railguns earlier. But at least I shouldn't get knocked too far back.
What happened? That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass. Open that shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn. Wilco.
All right.
Wilco. Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FPS error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain. All slow ahead. Flood gas trim tanks. Sir, open the gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
He is whacked out!
3 strikes, 10 million lives will be saved, and at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Good. Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon. You just made a statement.
Got it!
Didn't you, Trigger? All right. Target hit. Target hit. Oh yeah. That's
Holy shit!
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
yeah, baby.
Whoa!
Don't you see? 1 million lives.
Wow, that's getting wrecked.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
He really pulled it off.
Holy shit!
Answer.
Woo! Thank you for those sparks. I kept screwing up, but I managed to pull it off. Yeah, those long-range air-to-ship missiles are... they're a lifesaver. I can see what it's talking about the fuel air bombs. You'd have to get pinpoint, but honestly, I think the fuel air bombs could still work. Now, How about a railgun against a railgun? That is going to be tough. And think, this is relatively shallow water I think he's still over, so if they want to, they can have a salvage operation on this sucker. Damn. Okay, now that is one hell of an underwater explosion. That's a lot of sparks. Thank you, Invisible Mayhem. Terrible day for rain. Fortunately, I stomped on all his clean sheets.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed.
Ooh.
Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Dang.
Some send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was a devil incarnate. But there are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast a light.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. They set them off and walk away. Oh, you've saved the world. Well, no, I saved some people in the city. I've certainly saved Mr. North.
That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest.
Woo!
Oh, man. Finally time for some munchies.
Time for munchies.
Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Whoa, you eat a burger with a knife and fork? What? No, horrible. Mission accomplished. Wyvern's a good plane. It's a little tough to get used to, but it's a good plane. Gun, a standard machine gun. Now I can do it on ace difficulty. It only took me an hour and a half to do it one time. I may have screwed up a little bit.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah.
Can't wait till my son about this. Oh man.
Missions in 32 hours.
Whoa.
Not something I'll tell my son about. Oh, I only got a C ranking. Man. Haha, get it? C? No. Poor puns. Alright, North. Give us the briefing.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
Oof.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP.
Wow.
I'll head it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Holy shit! That is a lot of time to be awake.
Well, now to the conclusion.
Hour on the final
Assuming
stage.
that 3
Yeesh.
strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it. He leads the way.
Stick with Trigger, and you'll live.
Significance is high.
Stick with
That's
Trigger, and you'll make it.
uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?
Copying data report. Copy complete. Be doing this on ace difficulty now. Maybe I should stick with the same plane, but this time we're going to let's see. Now that I've done it, I can now do it on ace difficulty. Maybe go with the railgun, you know? Oh, and you haven't seen Have you seen the beginning part? Wow. 1 hour, 35 minutes.
Individuals are exempt from rules.
In fact,
Should
I think
apply
I'll
to
just go ahead
everyone.
and skip that just because of how much time this is going to take me. 7 deaths, 1 hour, 35 minutes on Ace. Okay, okay. You want me to beat that? What plane did you use, huh? Just the same Wyvern with the LASMs? Dun, dun, dun. I could just put a railgun on it just because. Oh, my parts will be fine. I'm good with that. I'm more interested in, I take it you just did the LASM again, because it actually, that worked out very well. I could fire it at their, at a lot of their systems from, you know, really far range. But you know what? Let's go a little crazy, you know? I can technically hit those things at long range with this. It's gonna be really tough, though. Oops. Wait, way too far. There we go. Let's see. Firepower, and... let's increase the hit zone. Yeah, because it gets real easy when you just fly past at Mach 2, dropping off a few missiles on your way. Oh, not emblem. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and use Mahali's skin, yeah? I mean, he had the railgun when he was fighting against Trigger. Alright. Let's give this a shot. This could go horrible. I mean, I just have like a general smattering of parts that I usually use. But only real critical ones is I want to have the automatic fire extinguisher because whew, it can make bad hits, you know, be survivable. And, yeah, hardpoint increases for... I don't use hardpoint increases for regular missiles usually, but special missiles I do. Same with special bombs and all that.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
Control aircraft sector 1. I'll deploy the sonar buoy barrier. We're all prepared to find a farm.
I mean, woo! That is actually pretty cool just watching it flip out there.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as
Alright,
predicted.
here they are.
Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
See, right below the cloud cover.
Aircraft must be protected.
That sun right behind them.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger.
Understood.
Whoa! An eye for an eye! Most people can't fight against me in a lance duel, huh? Surprised he actually got a hit on me.
Here's a question. How many aircraft can Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft. But it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
Reduce them even more. Not sure it's because of Trigger, but those are calculations I do like.
Gotcha!
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Alright, I'll try.
Landing in the water.
How many railgun shots I got? 30? That'll do.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Submarines underwater. They're using pilots as sacrificial lambs, just like with their UAVs.
Missile launched.
Alright.
Box 2! Box 2!
Come on.
Firing everything we've got as soon as we find that sub. We've only got one chance.
These UAVs do not want to be shot down, surprisingly.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
There he is.
You have a moment. What's up? Some demonstrators have crashed. People are running away. The bus flying held up. There's some banners flying in the air.
Got him.
We're advertising drones. What? You're in Overhead? Yeah, I live here. I haven't saw the terminal guy in the district either. I meant, why aren't you running? You guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Woo! Got him. Now, I could fire a railgun at this, but it's gonna be a bit overkill, so I'm gonna save the railgun for Mr. Mahali. Or, you know, Mahali, Torres. Oh. I did not need to fire that second one. I only needed one. Gotcha.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
Okay, I got all of those. Now I just need to make sure that these guys don't manage to take down all of the darn sonar planes.
Be advised, our radars picked up new hostiles.
We're searching over a wide area. We're gonna need quite a few. Doesn't matter. Our job remains the same. Box two. Box two. Say goodbye.
Come on. Got it.
Hold on tight, guys. Situation we clear the baffles, Captain. They won't chase my feet. Pursuers will be airborne.
Captain Torres, to you, sir.
Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority. They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Come if you dare, 3 strikes.
Oh, I'm coming all right.
Ghost pal is in a tight spot.
Confirming new hostiles.
Come on, come on.
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
Damn.
No more on my watch. That's on me, Trigger. I couldn't defend them. This one's all mine. Shut up! People on the side! Captain Planter is moved. Thanks for saving my bacon.
Strider 1.
I see you. You tried to fly above me. Didn't work, did it?
Behind the enemy.
Gotcha.
Roger that. We're counting on you.
We're damaged. The hostiles are coming after us. All sonobuoys dropped. Barrier completed.
Good. All sonobuoys dropped.
Alicorn navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD.
Thanks for those sparks.
Waveform indicator above your HUD. Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol.
Would have been so much easier if they could sing and let us know where it was. They were in silent running. Now they even breathe, let alone sing. The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, it would be nice if they started singing.
Fine target. This one's fine.
Cyclops 2. Box 2.
Enemy's got a lock.
That one's finished. Eliminated.
Alright, come on. Aha!
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's
Got
doing something.
him.
The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
There he is.
Trigger,
I found Mr. Torres. Oh, Captain Torres.
You set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in. How did that
lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we'd use the MAD. Seems like this is our contingency. They don't see the source of the noise in the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the
Alright, where's the first one?
Destroy them. Trigger, let's destroy the
There we go.
buoys. Bit of a chore. We'll have to destroy them one by one.
Woo! That was a bit close.
A huge explosion just went off underwater. Explosion. Control aircraft.
That was a little close. I spooked myself there.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy
Oh man.
Full speed ahead. Right, sir. Don't let him get away.
Target's destruction confirmed.
I need you to return to the location again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
Only other place it could be is over this way.
God damn it.
Hey, you okay? Analysis done. Data linking.
Like I predicted.
Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry. It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt. Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
We can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger. Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you
There we
worry.
go.
Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Kill, no. Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Monza, draw the attention of the hostile at 9 o'clock.
No kidding.
No way you won't pick up a huge steel whale. Look harder.
It's a race against time now.
Be on time.
Woo! Oh,
We still have a chance.
I wouldn't call it tolerant. I mean, I enjoyed that. Those are some good songs.
We're almost out of time.
That'll do.
Positive hit on the MAD. That's it. Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Right as he was getting close to the edge.
Finishing blow. Target coordinates acquired. Commence preparations to fire
VLS rock ready for launch.
Yeah, let's rock.
Ready. Fire all missiles! Fire! Missile away. All
Ow.
anti-submarine missiles launched.
Why is Mihaly working against his own country? Oh, that's me. Oh, whoops. Honestly, we would fire a lot more than 4. From 4 ships? Hell, they'd probably have 4 from each ship. They at the very least drop them in pairs, you know?
Did we get him?
So it should have been 8 of the suckers dropping on him, but...
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
I've been in, actually, a submarine simulator as well, from that local naval base. Though it was not something that size.
Surfacing. We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him. You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a core. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. I'm searching our ally.
Roger.
Damn.
Roger. Torpedo man in check. We can't fight it. Evacuate.
Oh boy. Well, that was bad.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
One of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
Good thing I got that,
Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire!
Damn, he got me. Right as I'm going to try to turn. Whew. From the start, he fires 2 of those suckers. Fortunately, he was moving just a little bit, so it's really hard to hit the railgun at that range. Okay, so let's put that on the counter. 1 death.
It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit up. What? You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger. Understood. Wilco.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. Inferno man in ship. We can't fight it. Evacuate.
Whew.
Destroyer Seagull. Aegis vessel Canary.
Oh, you want me to land on it? I don't know while he's all shooting at me if that's a smart idea.
You're being locked onto by the railguns.
I
Increase your
missed.
speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire!
Whoop. That was my fault. I was paying attention to my radar and didn't look at my altitude. Wow, I'm not going to live that one down. We'll just ignore that. Nothing happened. You guys saw nothing.
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger.
Roger.
I don't look like those hit. I really need to get rid of that CIWS. Got him.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main gun for anti-air combat.
Got it. Railgun versus railgun. Mine wins.
The Alicorn is diving.
See, that's what I was trying to do before.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourselves to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto.
Woo!
Missile away.
Probably would have been some horrible G-forces I just pulled with that stall turn. Oh man!
The Alicorn is surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss?
Missile away.
Main guns commence fire.
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Now that would be cool to have one of the old, have a flight helmet. Uh-oh. 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 Oh boy.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Woo! Needs to be an ace alone. Well,
From the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Took out Strider 1.
I'm not entirely sure what got me there. Were those the drones that got me? I didn't think they had activated their shields yet.
Surfacing. We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a...
Oh, thank you for those, Diesel.
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger.
That's one.
Wilco.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. We're hit. Prepare to abandon ship. We can't explain it. Evacuate. We've lost Destroyer Seagull and Aegis vessel Canary. The order is to keep you fought at the bottom of the sea.
Got that one too.
Perseverance to be desecrated.
Got a lightning strike those suckers.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
Come on.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
Woo! He missed me.
Guns for anti-air combat.
Damn.
Alicorn is diving. Galaxy should be damaged.
Ah, almost got one of those railguns. The starboard railgun is almost dead. It has to be. It took a railgun, well, ironically, to the face. Whoa, got that.
All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Evade that missile.
Got that. Oh, I don't know if that's going to track through that cloud. Got him. Woo!
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Commence fire.
The railguns have locked on.
Man, it did not hit. It did not destroy it, huh? Ha! Got it! Starboard railgun is down! Uh-oh. That's a lot of missiles. He did not enjoy that. Oh, that missed.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Hang in there.
Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Woo!
Missile hit. The pressure
Dodging through all that.
tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Is the Wyvern a two-seater?
Submarine diving.
Part of me thought it was, but I don't remember.
To take the lives of others. We can't let the enemy detect return.
You know what? I probably am pulling an AI, I guess. Clearly, I got the Nemo system working, you know?
Missile launched.
Come on. Track, track, track. Gotcha. Alright.
Destroyed.
Who are you? Why are you on my rear?
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Well, I know why he's on my rear.
The same aircraft is coming back our way. Into that Aegis destroyer.
Strider 1. Missile launched.
I'm gonna hope. There we go. That's one of the VLS's down. Still has that one railgun, though.
Hit by the railguns. Shake them off.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Target is approaching aircraft. Keep firing. Crush their lives under the weight of your lead.
That's one of the SAMs down.
Missile hit.
Missile closing. Braking.
Eek! Oh yeah, that was gonna miss.
Strider 1. Target acquired. Missile hit.
I hope you guys like this. Damn! I was about to say, I hope you guys like the sound of missile alerts, because it doesn't seem like these suckers are going away. Man! Woo! Well, unfortunately, I have to start that one over. I have not been keeping count of how many deaths I've had. I'm sorry.
You're wrong, Cal. Back them into a corner.
Ah, that was so close. That's one of them down.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. Repeat, we're here. Prepare to abandon ship. We can't fight it. Evacuate. Destroyer Nemo. Aegis missile carry. Order is to abandon
Got that one.
bottom of the sea. Don't allow our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being
Missed me.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
Whoops. If I can take down one of those railguns. I really do need to. Oop, that did not lock before I fired it.
Position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. Missile away.
Oh boy.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Got him.
Confirmed destroyed.
Alright, slow down a bit.
I'm on my target's tail.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Commence fire!
Strider 1 has destroyed a railgun.
Yep, one of the railguns down.
Direct hit on main gun! It's wrecked!
Is a two-seater. Okay.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
And he's sinking, I bet.
Got serious guts to take off right now.
Guns, they're just damn crazy.
Missile away. Flying objects have been
Where are
routed
some
to
of
the
these
Alicorn.
SAMs?
They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Target is
Go, some of the SAMs are down. The VLS is really part of my main problem, though. Woo! Man, you can. I got so close to one of those. You can see the light from the shield reflecting on the inside instrument panel.
The Alicorn has submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
Ha! Got one of them. Ah, XO2A. I wonder which one this is. Or which variant. Oh boy. Come on. Hit. Good.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Raffles.
Locked on. Enemy submarine surfacing. Bandit behind you. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Woo! Ah, okay. Good, I got one of the VLS systems. Kind of trying to play it safe by taking out all of his anti-aircraft systems. At least as many as I could. Oh boy.
Target is hit.
Woo!
The Alicorn is diving.
Yeah, thank you guys. Welcome.
We got a moment or two. Stat rep? Advertise the drone. These guys are doing the terminal guidance. Hey, chill.
Woof. I tell you what, this is hard on Ace. Oh boy. Come on. Too close.
I'm on its back. Alicorn surfacing.
Woof.
source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn.
I thought sinking a surface sub would be easy.
Come on. Got it! Ha ha!
Jamming signals no longer detected.
Just as always.
Thanks, Trigger.
Trigger, the drones can be destroyed when we activate the barriers. That's a pretty small window, but I know Trigger can pull it off.
Ready to fire. Main gun. Commence fire.
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade. Missile launched. Enemy submarine diving.
Woo!
Behind the enemy. Hello? We're in the middle of a search. How are things? We're going to jam this entire region. The Air Force's EW aircraft.
Man, I didn't even give him a chance to actually, what do you call it? Didn't even give him a chance to actually use the jammer for very long, because I just railgunned that thing right off the top of it. There you are.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
Alright. Whoa! Fine. Woo! Does not like me right now. Got it! Just poked a hole right through his ballast tank.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
He's only got 2 left, but holy cow, that's a lot of drones.
There's nothing we can do once they go under.
Missile launched. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Strider 1, enemy behind you.
Oof, yeah, there's an enemy behind me, in front of me, beside me. I accidentally got myself integrated with their launch. Alright, come on.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Alicorn surfacing. Strider 1, firing railgun. Aircraft have taken off from the submarine. Missile away.
Got it, got it.
All VLS is confirmed destroyed. Strider 1,
Whoop, that
firing
missed.
railgun.
Here they come.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Get rid of some of those ship guns.
Strider 1 destroyed target.
All AA guns destroyed.
Only thing I haven't destroyed is this other spare railgun.
Strider 3 launching missile. Trigger, let's end this once and for all.
Fox 2.
Dang.
Enemy submarine diving.
Where's it gonna come up next?
Whoa! Well, those drones were trying to come after me with those shields.
I'm using a payphone for the first time too.
Missile away.
Bandit hit. Behind the enemy.
I got to say, I think I'm doing better now on ace difficulty than I did on hard for some reason.
Destroyed. Strider 1, target acquired. The Alicorn is surfaced. Commence assault. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Those don't count, sadly. Got it. How many railgun shots do I got? 17. Woof! So far, it's only been about half an hour. I died several times, but,
What? What's going on? I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender.
yeah,
Stop shooting.
those VLSs are deadly.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
Why hold international law so dearly? We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
Woo! Was that good enough for you, ma'am? They didn't quite land, but...
I'm David North, an analyst at the OC Intelligence.
And yeah, I probably did just remember their patterns, and,
Captain, we've already jammed the terminal guidance system over all.
but mainly, I think it also helped because I kept destroying a lot of his, defenses. Once I took down one of those railguns, just the other was less of a problem.
The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the two shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan
Elegant?
The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
Darn right, stop those sheets! Stopped his nice clean sheets with my dirty boots! Yes!
Hit the barrel trigger. Hurry.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Targeted the OCN capital.
Thanks. No! Shit, I missed! No! Thing popped its shields up right in the way! No!
1 in 2 shots, he said. We can only pray. Even if the shell doesn't impact already,
I'll have to try that part
it'll
again.
still be covered in radioactive material. We can only pray for the victims.
Won't tell my son about this.
Strider 1 is down.
Dang it! At least I don't have to start the mission over.
Hit the barrel trigger. Hurry.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Targeted the OCN capital of Torres. Take the lives of 1 million people and 5,000 kilometers.
Got it! Woo! Yeah, at least I got to hear that epic rant. Good point.
The shell will miss. What happened? That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass. Open your
Whoops.
shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn. We'll go.
All right.
We'll go. We'll go. Understood. Aim for the base of the rail cannon. FCS error. Can't rate the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, all slow ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. Sir, the orbital the gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Woo!
Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere million lives. Liar, you just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Got it! Fuck yeah! Destroyed that railgun with my railgun!
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosion. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah! Down he goes! Only took me 40 minutes! And he still had one railgun alive. I didn't destroy one of them.
Don't you see? 1 million lives.
Oh, damn!
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
She really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
Those shields were coming from these little drones he was sending out. And the drones were basically popping their shields to take the hits. But he had a boatload of them, literally. But hell yeah, railgun shot right at the base of his railgun, destroyed his. Oh man. It's gonna be hard to top that. I railgunned his jammer off. I railgunned his little railguns, or at least one of them. Poked holes in all his ballast tanks with those railguns. They do a lot of damage at one point. The hard part is getting it right on target. It is harder than it looks. Especially because it's not like in X where I have a trim tab as well as the rudder. Yeah, we're pretty much.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable.
And yeah, you're right. That is a two-seater. You can see the two people.
That's right.
Elysiums are better. Oh yeah, you're just upset that I beat your time so handily. With your plane, just a different weapon, and I beat it. I probably died about as many times, but because I didn't count, so I don't know if I did 7. But what was? How long did you say it took you for? Oh, let's see. Won't let me scroll up. Here we go. That one will.
That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete.
Hour 35.
Oh man, finally time for some
Still, it is a tough mission. Oh yeah. It is really tough. But I'm gonna rerun it again on Ace difficulty. But oh, which plane should I do it now? I mean, thanks for those sparks. I mean, we did it with the Wyvern. I mean, I could probably do it with an A-10. I know I did the last special mission with an A-10, but might bring out one of the DLC planes. I don't know about. I don't know how the UAVs would on the Raven would really work.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate?
Oh well, true.
Yeah, good work.
Explain the mechanics of this game, or the mission.
Give me a break.
Oh, I only got C rank of the game. Oh, this is a flight, basically a combat flight simulator game. Little more arcadey because you have an ungodly number of missiles on your plane, and also because said missiles work on on both ground and air targets. But you've got tons of different planes to work with, special weapons. This is a long-running series of this game. Yeah, this is the... Although it says Combat 7, it's not the 7th one in the series.
So you murder him.
There's even more than that.
But effective. In reality...
And I'm running it on the hardest difficulty. This is the DLC mission that came out today. Or, well, technically yesterday. 24 hours ago, roughly.
Question, Alex.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's true. I gotta try the UAVs once. Gotta, you know. Thank you for the follow, Genuine Cone.
Both are.
Could do that plane right there, which is the F-15. Actually, I think it's the F-15E. Yeah, with that that engine configuration, that is the F-15E.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
Let me skip through that so we can actually get to the flying, because we know this is a long mission. I just did that with a railgun, and it still took me 40 minutes. Whew. Alright. Let's see here. Well, I did it with that plane, but I'm not kidding if there's a lot of planes in this. I mean, everything from the old, you know, really old, and, you know, some ground attack planes as well. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. But you also get some of the more modern. Actually, that's a really cool paint scheme for that. I forgot I unlocked that. The almost futuristic. I mean, we got F-22s flying nowadays. Some of these planes, like this one, are actually experimental. The YF-23 never came into full production. And it's not just American or European. We also got Russian planes. Soviet bloc. But then we've got a small smattering of F-15C look like? This one? And the reason I could tell that was, I could tell that was the, E, is if you look how the engines are. Oh yeah, actually this one right here is specifically the one that she flew. But, which is completely unarmed. You can only use that one in free flight. But this one is actually an actually working one with missiles, what few it has. Look at that tiny little tail hook. This thing is just adorable. That is a hard plane to fly. I'm not doing that. What is Trigger's canonical plane? Well, I don't know. I mean, that one showed him, I'm pretty sure it was F-15E, because you can see those spars, little, when this plane actually, brings its thrust down. You think it's the C? I think it's this one. Really? Well, I guess it's a good thing at my first stream of this game, I did the F-15, or F-15C the entire way through. Are you sure it's a C and not the J? Yeah, this is a poor attempt at Cypher's color scheme, though Cypher used a C. But in any case, we'll roll one of the fantasy planes here, just because. I mean, come on. Oh boy. The real question is what? Could do this really tall Raven. I mean, I tried the TLS the first time. It just didn't do any damage, it felt like. QAMs would help. So I guess I'm gonna have to try it with the UAVs anyways. Good. Hit zone, firepower. What do you mean with the ugly camo? Alright, you want me to do Raven UAV. I guess that's what we're gonna go with. That's right. EASA, the Eurasian Air and Space Agency. Which skin exactly? I got the... Oh yeah. Alright. I think that's, this is gonna be tough. This is on Ace difficulty. Thing is, at least the many times I'm gonna die, I can get some UAVs back every single time. God, too bad there's not one of the hard points that just lets me, have more UAVs. They don't count them for, bombs or special missiles, I don't think. If they do, let me know, because more UAVs is always good. Because these suckers ought to go around. The only thing is that there's no cockpit view for the Raven. I mean, you just kind of have this kind of a cockpit view. Yeah, it is a little hard in the eyes. I like it when I have something, like a cockpit, give me a little grounding. So that's the only thing I don't like about this. To be fair, though, when I first started flying in Ace Combat, I did this view, this kind of heads-up view.
Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
And this just kind of gives it that whole... That's true, the Raven does have that pulse cannon. That's actually going to help.
Understood. Understood. Roger. Understood.
Three strikes, rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Go! Let those wings up there degenerate!
Strider 2 engaging. Strider 3 engaging. Cyclops 2 engaging. They must have been waiting for us in the air. Cyclops 4.
Dave, here's a question. How many aircraft can Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed
Alright,
intel.
come on.
With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
Ooh.
Reduce them even more. I'm sure it's because of trigger. Those are calculations I do like.
Know the answer soon enough.
So what if the calculations say
Got it.
one of them? There are people aboard those planes.
Yeah, but we're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Eek.
Detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
Come on, hit, 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 hit.
Missile away.
Got him.
Target shot down.
The aircraft from the submarine are well trained.
Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know if the bodies and the debris stops raining.
Missile away.
Come on. Tracking. Got him.
Bandit destroyed.
Box 2! Box 2!
Do have to say, though, this thing has got some really good maneuverability. Does not have the top speed of the Raven, though. Yeah, it's full coffin.
Demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. The spies held up.
I mean, it totally makes sense why it, you know, this is basically the same cockpit system that I had in Ace Combat 3. Which, if you remember, it just had that kind of futuristic look with the little, all that jazz, but it's just a more traditional heads-up display. Yeah, this is single player, though there is a versus, like online versus, but
Yeah, I'm on his ass.
got you. Let's get these UAVs down. Come on. Got him. Alright, who's alive? Awesome, they're all alive. Yeah, there is a multiplayer battle royale mode. That's true. Ace Combat 6 for 360 does have some co-op missions. You had to buy them as DLC, but they did have co-op missions. I remember a long time ago, I ended up flying with someone who whose call sign was actually like Pixie, you know, from Ace Combat 0, and mine was Demon of Ustio from Ace Combat 0.
Gotcha, pal. Coast pal is in a tight spot.
Come on, come on.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
Yeah, there's usually a cockpit view. This plane is a weird one. This one's a fantasy plane, and it does not have a cockpit view for reasons of Ace Combat 3. I mean, I can fly it like this, for the most part. I usually prefer an in-cockpit view. But I usually have, like, usually it's this, just a heads-up view, and usually a cockpit view, but you can see all it does is it made a little, oh, cool! Yeah, this is one of the last missions of the Season Pass. So is this plane. This is part of the Season Pass as well. It's, it would be worth picking that up as well, if you want to. They are really worth it. This one's really hard. I'm doing this on the hardest difficulty, though. Right now, this part of the mission's pretty easy.
Strider 1,
but it's going to get much harder. Ooh, any tips? Oh man, I fly almost on instinct these days. You want to make sure that if you look at your the map view on the bottom left corner, you know, it can look like that. If it's in this view, you can get a good idea how close the enemy missiles are, and then turn hard before they hit you.
The Alicorn somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD.
Okay.
Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces
Yeah,
a change.
this game is probably easier to fly in cockpit view, but
You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Would have been so much easier if you could sing and let us know where it was. They were in silent running. Not to even breathe, let alone sing.
God, look how close I am.
Sharky, where are ya?
Alright, where are you? There we go, I see a blip.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Okay, Trigger. Your MAD.
Yeah, learn to dodge missiles without flares. You do have flares. Like, I've got 2 flares if you look at the bottom right. It's an FLR2.
Staying high from us all this time.
You can send me an invite. Send me a friend request if you like. My Xbox gamer tag is the same as my streamer tag.
Just have to reel it in.
Must have flown right over the sucker.
Picking up a magnetic
Got him.
Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Alright, I'll do it when I get a chance.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys,
Let's
but I'm
see
detecting
here.
strong radio sources.
I actually have a YouTube channel where I've got an archive of a lot of my streams on it, including several of the other Ace Combat games.
We'll go beyond their expectations.
That's true. Paying attention to the briefing will give you a good hint of what you need.
What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater. What was it? Control aircraft. What's happening underwater?
Right now in this, I'm sub-hunting.
Jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Damn it. Vector, I need you to determine the sublocation again as soon as the noise dies down.
Woo!
Can we make it?
The last jamming buoy
Now,
has been
10 to
destroyed.
1, he's going to be right around here.
God damn it.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
Ha!
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more.
Darn right I am.
They just launched from the Alicorn.
We can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Got him!
Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine
Oh.
Alicorn.
All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Target coordinates acquired. Commit separation. Fire the VL Asrock.
Woo!
VLS rock ready for launch.
And another tip is, just fly it on normal. You know, fly the game on normal. If that turns out to be too hard, there is an easier difficulty. In this one, you can't command your allies. Now, you could command your allies in, what? Ace Combat 5, 6, I think, as well. If anything, it does mean that you have one less thing you have to worry about while you're flying. Because some of these missions are that tough. That's true. There is a briefing that should give you honestly, that's an initial estimate of how many ground, air, and you know, primary targets there are. That can change immensely during the mission itself. Also, this thing has got a... We've gotten so far in the series, there is futuristic stuff. Now, the hard part. Man! That is a lot of missiles on my rear. Come on, hit him! Got it!
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Oh boy, that got close.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
Strider 1 has destroyed a railgun.
Holy cow, I destroyed one of the railguns already!
Direct hit on main gun. It's wrecked.
The Alicorn is diving. Ballast station damaged. We'll have the surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drone that has been launched.
That's one down.
There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to
Yeah, this is a series, though, that is... a hallmark of it is that you're going to do something ridiculous. Like, absolutely you never expected to. Flying into a tight tunnel? You're darn right. You know, fighting against some giant thing that is practically invulnerable? You're darn right. It will push you to your limits, but it's how I got really good at flying in games.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Now complete. Main guns commence fire.
Trigger, you're being targeted by the railguns. Shake them off.
Target's been wiped out.
Fire! Fire!
Strider 1, missile away.
Woo!
Strider 1, you're taking fire. The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
Uh-oh. No, no, no. I'm about to go down. Oh, boy. I need speed.
Guts, they're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Dang it. Oh, man. That was too many missiles in the air. I did not take down those VLSs fast enough. Luckily, it's got a checkpoint system in this game, unlike Ace Combat 6. So, I don't have to go that far back. But hey, I got my UAVs back.
Wrong count. Back them into a coordinate. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on
Yeah, tunnel flights, killing satellites, aces of nigh godlike skill, yep. Those are all hallmarks of the series. Dang it! Oh, they hit the ship!
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
You're kidding me.
Aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Did you see how fast those UAVs took out his railgun?
Railgun. Awesome. That's one horn snapped off.
direct hit on main gun. It's wrecked.
Holy cow!
Fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
Holy cow!
Railguns have been destroyed.
Trigger tore both of his arms off. Don't let your guard down. There's no guarantee that monster only has a pair of...
We lost both of our main guns. Fire all remaining weaponry at 3 strikes.
Oh boy! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Uh-oh. I really don't like that.
The Alicorn is diving. Ballast station damaged. We'll have to
Woo!
soon. We need to shoot down the drone that has been launched.
There's no means of retreat.
Some form of tunnel flight.
If you wish to live,
Of varying size. the one in Ace Combat 7 is... Woof! That's a tight tunnel. Oh, ravine flights, that's right. And actually, I can tell you what, that in Ace Combat 7, it has got the tightest ravine you're going to be flying through. That canyon is tiny.
Enemy submarine surfacing. Strider 1, locked on target.
Alright, come on. It was hit, but it didn't look like it destroyed that VLS. The VLS is its multi-launch. Oh boy.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
Woo!
They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Shit. Okay, yeah. Air Combat, the very, very first one of the series, yeah, had horrible controls. Oh, ow, jeez! Right into that shield.
They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know. The Alicorn has submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
Man.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others.
Yes, there's some launches and landings. You don't have to do it after every flight. I will say, though, that the launches and landings are rather simplified in 7 compared to some of the other ones. Like, you can't really intentionally stall your plane while landing in this one. Woo! Sadly. But that does mean that you can just hold down the air brake and just ride it in. They're not, yeah, they're not that hard, even if it, even on the ones that are intended to be harder. And if you die, it just gives you another chance. Luckily, the game isn't an asshole about any of that. Nice. Whoops! Sorry, you lost your ballast tank, huh? Got it! Whoa! That was close. Woo! That is imposing. To give you an idea, this is not a typical mission, though. This is definitely a big set-piece one. You're not expected to shoot down a bunch of UAVs in a submarine, you know, on every mission. As cool as that would be,
the source of the jamming signal. It's the Alicorn. That's a sinking surface submarine. That'll take a bit damage. We can't maintain the air barrage. All AA guns destroyed. Yeah!
Woo! Yeah, the DLC missions are definitely meant to test your skills. Lots of those. Thread the needle. Got it. All of his ballast tanks are down. No railguns. No air defense systems. Nothing. Those UAVs were kicking ass.
What's going on? I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just think it.
Oh gosh. So guys, should we warn them about what happens a little bit into this game and where the main character kind of ends up?
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. And I'll happily quit my...
Nah, I don't think we should warn them. Thing is, the Ace Combat series does have a great storyline, for the you know, at least on most of them. 6, the story was eh, but 7, pretty good. 5 was one of the best. So same with 0, which came after 5. It's a prequel to it. 4 had a decent story too, but 4, 5, and 0 were all on PlayStation 2. I've streamed them already, actually. Not that long ago. A few weeks ago, really. Or, well, I guess at this point, a few months ago. Yeah, it's important for experience to remain. Okay, keep them somewhat in the dark.
At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger.
Now this is... Oh, boy.
Stop attacking immediately.
Ow. Got it! It may have fired, but I knocked the gun down.
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass. Open that shell. Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn. We'll go.
All right.
We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FCS error. Can't reach the elevation of the barrel.
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, all slow ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. There is a gas burst, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Alright, come on.
Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere million lives.
Liar, you just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Got it! Holy cow, that was fast. Those UAVs are more powerful than I remember.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby.
Man, that actually went really fast. Ooh. God, I know I've seen it before, but damn.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
He really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
Only died a couple of times on this run. I'm rather surprised. I mean, considering this is one of the... Actually, the super plane that came from this game in particular, I'm not too surprised that that plane had no problem. But... even then, woof, this is ace difficulty. I managed to just rip off all of his railguns and everything. I mean, when I flew and fired my own railgun at it, it still did really well, but not that well. It's like the end of Red October, but not quite. Of course, my plane probably looks really janky in the flying formation there. I mean, take a look at the darn thing. It definitely does not look like a real plane, okay?
Enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
Is that where the, is it right in there? No, that's where the TLS comes out. Yeah. Pulse laser comes from the tip of that.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres.
I got a couple of the drones still on my wings, though my gosh, I'm sure that having those wings out of those drones while I'm flying probably screw with the aerodynamics quite a bit. Especially when I drop them off. Oof. It's much easier on the how the Arsenal bird does it, where it just drops it with the wing folded and then they unfold.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid about.
The operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest.
Oh, alright, so, any takers? What plane next? I'm evidently burning through them pretty quickly. Shoot, hard mode was harder. Ace difficulty, which is supposed to be even harder, I only died once. Oh, you want me to do the Morgan? Oh, yes. Let us do the Morgan. What do you think with the, let's do the massive burst missiles, yeah? I think that'll be fun. Oh, be the fantasy plane from Ace Combat 0. My favorite.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Woo! We can celebrate!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Which is BS, man. Oh. Still only C rank. It's like, my gosh, what could I possibly do better? I mean, I guess I probably could have taken down more of the air targets. Alright, I remember I do have to quit and then start it again, because if I say retry, I'll do the same plane. Oh, knock the rust off. It's not that old, okay? Out of all the super planes that are in this game, the Morgan is the oldest as far as the series is concerned. As far as the series timeline is concerned, yeah, the Morgan is. Oh, man. Alright, let's bring it out. The ADFX-01. Oh, yeah. And I like that yellow highlighting around the intakes, which in Ace Combat 0 was basically, insert missiles here, please. Oh, boy. Alright. I mean, I do the TLS, but this old girl is, I mean, that's a big laser. The only issue is the fact that, it just didn't seem like it did enough damage. Okay, well, that's true. The F-104, but I mean as far as the fantasy planes. So, I'm thinking this. Those burst missiles. Oh, and, Genuine Cone. Eventually you'll be able to unlock parts for the planes to attach. One of them you really want to push for is the automated fire extinguisher, especially if you're new to the series. Basically, if you take more than 50% damage, the automatic fire extinguisher will slowly tick you back down to 50%. Not always enough to save your life on the harder difficulties, but it helps. It means that, you know, if you take a couple of missiles, some anti-aircraft fire won't eliminate you. Other than that, Bob's your uncle. I mean, there's a lot you can take. There is a lot of parts to this game. Missile homing. Special missile load. Why did I go for the homing? Could just increase damage or reload time. That might help. Reload time would be fine. And of course, the other things that you'll unlock is skins. I mean, don't get me wrong, that just all black is really nice, but I have to fly with this. I mean, it's just traditional. Solo Wing Pixie. I would say died for our sins, but he really didn't die. He got shot down for him, though. Oh yeah, I've got an agility increase on this. Not that it particularly needs it, considering it's really maneuverable with that backward swept wing and, backward swept, forward swept wing and canards, plus a little bit of thrust vector. Does it have thrust vectoring? No, the Morgan doesn't have thrust vectoring. The Falcon and Raven do. I don't think the Morgan's got thrust vectoring. Well, I guess there should be an easy way to check that. See, there is in-cockpit views, like I said.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunting, Trigger. Oh boy.
Yeah, no thrust vectoring. There is air brake, though.
Don't be such a hothead, Hoosian. We all know what'll happen.
I love having an in-cockpit view, though. Alright. And those big things under my wings, just under the canard, those are my big Mega Burst missiles.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
God, and of course they're flying in from the sun, so we can't see them. Even with a heads-up display, I can't see them.
Understood.
Alright.
Understood. Roger. Understood.
Yeah, he didn't like that, did he? Oh, one other thing. To get a higher maneuverability turn, you want to hold the right trigger and left trigger at the same time. It will bleed your speed, though, because you're basically using your air brake to help you hold your G-turn.
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel. With 3 strikes, you can reduce them to a single digit.
You can reduce them. Not sure it's because of Trigger. Those are calculations I did.
Got it. Alright. Ooh, there we go. He's almost dead. There we go. Oh, sure, I'll get him. Jeez. Got him. Alright. Now to get some more of these UAVs. Now that we've gotten the piloted planes out of the way. Come on.
Damn it. They aren't meant to fly when we haven't secured air superiority.
Let's see, where are you? Ah, here we go.
Cyclops 2. Fox 2. So what if the calculations say we only need one of them? There are people aboard those planes.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Come on. Got him.
What's up?
Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was it more maneuverable in Zero? I can't quite remember. This thing is really maneuverable, though.
Damn right.
What do you mean? I'll call you back.
Come on. I think I've got so many darn missiles. These drones are aggravating. Drones can turn a hell of a lot better than a piloted plane can, though they are weaker. I'm coming for you, man. Trying to, at least.
Shit. Hold on tight, guys. Prioritizing the ones close to the control aircraft.
Fox 2.
Oh boy. Come on.
Box 2, Box 2.
Box 2.
Patrol down.
Damn it. Well, the patrol planes are down.
No more on my watch.
I've only got 3 of them left.
But in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
Come on. Pour on that speed.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
As big engines as this Morgan has, it is not quite as fast as the Falcon.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack. Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Only 2 remaining.
Let's stop relying on calculations. Shit. Protect Spencer.
Oops. Woo. Yeah, it's true. He did fly the XO2.
Confirming new hostiles.
Oh boy. Well, this poor guy's probably not going to make it.
Fox 2.
Well, shooting planes off their escort is not exactly oh gosh, there's only 1 left. I'm doing way worse. Yeah.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your
There we go. Yeah, shooting escort or shooting planes off of an escort is probably not something Trigger is very good at.
indicator above your HUD. Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
Treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Alright, let's fly a little lower
The MAD won't function at
and slow down.
slower than 800 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, I gave kilometers because I actually have my thing set in kilometers per hour right now. I know I'm a weird American, but when it comes to aerospace, I know kilometers per second a heck of a lot better than knots. There it is. I thought I saw a blip.
Okay,
There
Trigger,
you
your
are.
MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Try to fly in the
Perfect.
direction where the waveform peaks.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Trigger, your MAD
Right at the edge.
The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook.
Yeah, think of, well, Pixie actually had like every special weapon attached to it at once.
Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we use an MAP. Seems like this is our contingency. We didn't see the source of the noise in the ocean surface.
Yeah, it's 1 p.m. At least my time.
Window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming device.
I know, I said I should be ending at this so I could actually do my 3-hour drive tomorrow, but at the very least I need to wait until this run is done.
A huge explosion just went off underwater. Explosion? Control aircraft. What's happening underwater? Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes. The Alicorn will use the noise recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Destruction confirmed, sir.
Right.
Get away. Damn it. Spectre, I need you to determine the sun's location again. As soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
You won't let me forget. Uh-huh.
Jamming buoy has been destroyed.
I don't think my family will let me forget if I'm showing up late to Thanksgiving. Okay, he's got to be stuck between these mountain range right here. In the shallows.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
I was close.
Moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry. It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt. Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger. Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Man, that's a lot of missiles coming after me.
Count them.
Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Monza, draw the attention of the hostile at 9 o'clock. No way you won't pick up a huge steel whale. Look harder. It's a race against time now. We'll be on time.
There we go. Got it.
Positive hit on the MAD.
Woo!
That's it. Strider 1 found the submarine out.
And yeah, I know he's always towards where the trench is.
All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet.
The real thing is it's just being able to find him before I get shot out of the darn sky. That's the tough part. That's why I was flying towards it before, you know, before it all the shit started, just so I'd at least get a little bit of a head start. Unfortunately, I was a little bit off on where my estimate was. I thought he was more towards the corner. Boom, boom, boom.
Did we get him?
Come on. Rise from your watery grave.
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
You know, this submarine actually reminds me of one from an anime called Full Metal Panic. Those railguns. Alright, my first target is going to be the CIWS. If I don't, it'll shoot down these burst missiles. Got it! Oh, 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 jeez! Whew!
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up! Fire! Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
Woo!
The Alicorn is diving.
Dang.
Should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. You need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
Honestly, it would probably be less of an issue doing an emergency blow on that sub, the Alicorn, than it would on, say, your usual hunter-killer. Just because of a sub like that has got weight and momentum to it, so it's naturally just going to, you know, you're not going to have as jarring of a slap, for example.
Enemy submarine surfacing. The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade. Strider 1 has destroyed a railgun.
Holy shit, I did!
Awesome. That's one snapped off.
Direct hit on main gun. It's right.
Fire!
Fissures in the pressure hull.
Trigger's attack hit.
Ouch.
From hull damage.
Let's follow his lead.
No, damn it! Ah! It probably could. Can't talk. I bet it can't hear though, because the whole point of us attacking him here is that he's you know, it's really shallow water. Or if one of these will actually hit. Oh, whoa, dang. That hit, but it wasn't powerful enough to actually, Alright.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger. If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up. Target's destruction confirmed.
Look, all I can say is these railguns, they are nothing compared to,
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
nice. It's nothing compared to being attacked to by Stonehenge. Yeah. Stonehenge, now that is a big fight. I absolutely love the fact that we got to go back to it here in Ace Combat 7. But this time, we get to man the damn thing. I know it's a nostalgia trip. It's like coming back to Excalibur and being able to fire off the laser to shoot down some missile or something. It's crazy.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Alicorn surfacing.
Commence fire!
March 2.
Trigger, missile incoming!
Target hit.
Oh boy.
Launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. Got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just standing crazy.
I need to rip off all of its weapons if I plan to survive.
Different signatures from UAVs we've seen. All VLSs confirmed destroyed.
Holy cow, that's a lot of...
All UAVs have activated EM barriers.
Woo!
The arsenal boost defenses.
Yeah, that would be awesome to see, though.
We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Youch!
AA guns destroyed. The Alicorn is diving.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy detect reach our brothers. I'll go head on with first strike and take him down with me.
Missile launched.
You're after the three scars. Lost many because of him.
Behind my target.
Box 2, Box 2. Bandit shut down.
Strider 1.
Oof.
Missile.
Lieutenant launching. Right with your jet. We picked up the Alicorn.
There's the Alicorn.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
No, what really I want is I want to have one of the, have an Ace Combat where we launch...
All patrol aircraft have been lost.
It's our turn now.
Ooh, where we get to launch from something like,
It's severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
where we get to launch from stuff like the, what do you call it, the flying aircraft carriers. Well, there goes his railguns.
What's going on? Know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
It's a con man.
Oh, Arcbird killing the Alicorn.
Just sink it.
Flying aircraft carrier. Did I say Alicorn and flying aircraft carrier? Man, I'm getting distracted.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
Why hold international law so dearly? We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not
Whee! Ha ha ha!
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
God, what was the name of some of the like the flying aircraft carriers in 6? Those things were awesome.
Captain, we've already jammed our terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question.
What's your plan, Elegant?
The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
I don't know if there was one in the Japanese version of 3.
Surrender. Stop them, Trigger.
There was in 6.
Hurry! Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately. Target is the ocean capital of Torres. Take the last 1 million kilometers, 5,000 kilometers.
Got it.
It fired.
It'll miss.
Okay. The shell will
Yeah, was the Agayon in 6? Yeah.
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass. Move the next shell. Aye, sir.
Let's get rid of the CIWS.
We'll go. Understood.
Hello.
base of the rail cannon.
FCS error. Can't read the elevation of the barrel.
What happened here?
Flow ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. Turn the focusing aft first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see 3 strikes, 10 million lives?
When did he get a second jammer?
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Charge is 25%. Pitch angle is 2 degrees.
Trigger, you put an end to this. Don't hesitate. They quit being soldiers the moment they fake their surrender.
Alright.
Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon. You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Got him.
Target hit. Target hit. Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosion. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Whew.
Baby.
I never had him pop up in their jammer. Holy cow. I mean, I've done this on Ace difficulty 3 times now. And 1 time on hard, and he never popped up a second jammer there. Holy cow. And yeah, the Agayon had several support craft.
That's our final answer.
It was honestly, it was really awesome, but it'd be great to have to launch from and land on one of those flying aircraft carriers. Man, it'd be cool. Oh boy. Honestly though, these DLC missions have been worth every penny. And the DLC planes that came with them. Just that season pass was worth it. And I hope they are going to add more DLC planes. I mean, there's been no confirmation, but they've got to at this point. Come on. I want my Nosferatu from 6. 6 wasn't that great of a game. It had the nice Agayon fight. But beyond that, Chandelier was tough. Everything else was forgettable. But the Nosferatu, the plane that came from it, was amazing. Have a Macross missile massacre. You're kidding me. There's always been a second jammer. I've just never seen it because I was too good. Oh my gosh.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
Hold on. I need to make sure they are dead.
Like Captain Mateus Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to every...
Well, it's the closest I can do to pissing on their grave. I mean, come on.
Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
I like how that big old explosion that I caused, it kicks up even more of this water vapor.
Aircraft and David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest.
And I love in this one where you can actually see the water droplets and sometimes the freeze and all that.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
And these clouds are actually volumetric. You can affect them. And they can affect you. Ah. Absolutely love 7 compared to the older ones. Especially after, especially because recently I went through the entire series for anyone who happened to see it. And 7 is just got so many callbacks to 4, 5, 0. There's so many callbacks. There's a little callback for Ace Combat 2 in there. I mean, come on. It's just pretty much almost a love letter to the fans, and I can't. And honestly, it's a good thing because there was 13 years between Ace Combat 6 and Ace Combat 7. I'll probably still get C rank for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong to get only C rank. No, B rank. But even then, I'm surprised I'm not getting A or S. I'm kicking butt. It's just the only thing I can think of is that I'm not shooting down enough of the aircraft. But honestly, there's a ton of them, and it would just drag it out. It says my total time on that was really pretty sure it was more than 18 minutes. Yeah. That's true. Between 16 and 7, there was Assault Horizon and Infinity. Assault Horizon doesn't count. Assault Horizon Blue. I was like, oh, a new Ace Combat? And then it's like, oh, but it's not in Strange Reel. It's not in the consistent world. And then I played the demo, and as soon as I got behind one of the planes, it kind of made it. It kind of forced me behind it, and in this weird trailing system. And I said, no, heck no. Yeah, Infinity wasn't in Strange Reel either. Infinity had a lot to it though, but it was online only. I never got a chance to play it because I never had a PlayStation 3. I mean, I kind of had an Xbox 360 and Xbox One when that came out. But oh gosh, I got enough points though. But man, it's 120 now. See, it says it's only midnight. Or, noon, I guess, really.
Oh, good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
That's right. A strange rule goodbye with Earth and a weird dimension
Only the summary is
merge.
fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why.
How's the president going to get the report if he's... Oh, wait, never mind.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
That is a lot of uninterrupted consciousness.
Well, now to the conclusion.
But I didn't know how the mechanics in that one was.
Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
Yeah, I'd love it just casually going, why not just kill the main character?
In all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in.
I'll let this run out. Because I don't really have the time. Well, I mean, I could run another run. This time with the Falcon, just drop fuel air bombs on top of it. Drop rocks.
He leads the way.
Really?
The Express that I'm thinking of? Yeah.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Because I remember they had like their own Stonehenge in Infinity, but it was like
really
Gold Ring and Silver Ring or something like that, as they're referred to. There's like 2 of them. But yeah, I should probably just go to bed and, at this point, so that my 3-hour drive won't be too late, and I'll only have turkey scraps. Gosh, I have to stay at my sister's place because it's, like I said, a 3-hour drive. And I got past part of DC's traffic. Ex-presidente. Well, that's not entirely true. For all we know, it's the vice president moved to a president. So, or it could be they had an election. I don't know exactly what part of the main campaign. It won't show me, I'm sure. I've never actually done a campaign run since these DLC missions came out. I've heard that they are put in the proper places. Obviously by the time we get out of solitary. But in order to be Strider Squadron. But I don't remember exactly where. So then again, what I read could have been just BS. I'll know whenever I run another full campaign run. I'll possibly stream that too. I don't know how I would do a special campaign run. I already did the entire game with the F-15, using Pixie Skin on stream. I do need to do an easy run with a gun only. I mean, there is that option. Only reason on easy is because there's like a medal, I think. Where was it? Yeah, campaign medals. 5. Good point. You're right. You're right. That's a good point. What was I thinking? But let's see here. I think it was a... See, there's a medal for completed campaign mode on using only machine guns, no missiles whatsoever. And completing it quickly, yeah, well. Without taking damage, now that would be impossible. Huh, I don't have a few of these. And I think it was an achievement, actually. There it is. Complete all campaigns in campaign mode on all difficulties. Only difficulty I haven't done is easy. And yeah, the fast is under 4 hours, which I could do if I just sit down and did it instead of just streamed it and just burned through it, especially if I, was like, they didn't say what difficulty, Okay, Pamo, I've already taken 24 more medals. Wow, I've not gotten that? Whew. How many times I've run the campaign and I've still not gotten that? Okay, yeah, a lot of these are Team Deathmatch, Battle Royale, but I have all aircraft special weapons and upgrade parts. Oh, wait. I don't have all the upgrade parts from the, How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Give me a second. Oh, it unlocks... that's right. It does. I know what it was that I haven't gotten. Come on. Here we go. All of these I haven't bought. Which, you know what? I've got way more than enough to do so, I'm sure. I mean, come on. Do you think, you think 26 billion is enough? I mean, maybe I need a splash for an extra trillion. I've never bothered getting any of these parts because, frankly, I don't play the multiplayer very often. I did so early on when the game just came out before everyone got all these special planes and special, parts and making it just kind of crazy. And where a lot of the newer players kind of came out of the woodwork. Not that I was, newbie hazing or anything, but it felt nice to run in with just like an F-15 and all these other planes that, people just barely were able to unlock in their first run. And you had a much more varied run instead of everyone just running F-22s. That said, it was also funny shooting down F-22s with an F-15 from people that thought they were hot shit. Because these multiplayer parts can't be used in the campaign. That's why I've never really bothered with them. But I guarantee I could buy all of them. I've just never bothered to. Bought like a few, but not much. And yeah, if I run the campaign fast, one of these days I'm just going to. I'm just going to sit down, just overkill it. Just go in with super planes. What, using the F2A with only base missiles? That's how you ran the campaign to get that? Jeez. For anyone who doesn't know, the F2 is basically Japan's modified version of the F-16. It was basically modernized. Quite well, honestly. Definitely extended the lifespan of it. Wow, I don't know. I've only got 20 billion... Million? 20 million left. Maybe I can get a small loan of 1 million credits. See, now that increases your acceleration and max speed, which would be really nice to have. That is actually really good, though. Greatly enhances anti-stall capabilities and extends the time frame performing high G turns. See, now, I got several achievements for the multiplayer in 6. I, again, did it the same way as I did in this. I just didn't really play it that much. Yeah, but I did play it enough that I got a feeling, yeah. I got a feeling of what each country liked, because I really did play against all countries, because of the weird hours that I was playing it as. You know, that was back before I had to deal with, you know, bills. I was living at home. I mean, years ago. But, you would see a lot of people flying F-22s if they were living in the U.S. Europe actually loves, the people in Europe love using the Typhoon, which makes sense considering it's one of the best European aircraft. But in Japan, and possibly China, but I'm relatively sure there were Japanese players, they actually did fly more often the Typhoon than the 22. At least at that time. From my personal experience. Ooh. Now, the real power of all these parts in the multiplayer is that you can end up stacking a whole bunch of them. So, you know, you could use a lot of the parts for the campaign as long as they're not marked campaign only, which is a lot of parts that are not marked that way. So you could say, take a, you know, say a laser power thing, like the TLS, the power one for the campaign, plus this one to enlarge the hitbox, plus the other one to enlarge the hitbox, you know, and just really make it big, you know, and powerful. Really just go all in. That should be the last, yeah. This one just gives you MRP, which I really don't need. This is the last run of them, then I won't have any parts of that I would have to worry about. Unless they unlock new parts. Just 2 more. I'm sure this is riveting to you guys. Last one. Patron of the parts. Obtained all aircraft, special weapons, and upgrade parts. But in any case, I think that's it. It's 1:30. I need to get some sleep. I need to clean up all this stream setup. I will be back, not tomorrow, but I will be back home and hopefully streaming Mass Effect. Yeah, that's what I was running last Friday, was Mass Effect. So this Friday, Black Friday, we're going to have Mass Effect, and I'm past, like, what, Mass Effect 1, and I'm past the Citadel section, so now I've got the Normandy as my own. Probably going and picking up Liara, because who doesn't love a sexy blue alien? But I want you all, yeah, could you imagine 10 million on Ace of Aces? Whew. Man, I haven't run Ace of Aces in a long time, but whew. But in any case, I want you all to have a nice night and have a nice flight. Make sure you destroy giant subs tonight.